Maya coming to you with another video, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make corned beef with baked beans. Okay, let's get started. Okay, my friends, for this recipe you're going to need some tomatoes. I'm going to put some green onion in it as well, some white onion. I have a piece of Scotch bonnet pepper that I'm going to be putting in it. There we go. You're also going to need corned beef. We're going to be using halal corned beef for this one. And some baked beans and tomato sauce. Okay, so let's get started and start cooking. Okay, my friends, the first thing I'm going to do is cut up my onions. And this is a super big onions, and I won't need all of this onion, so I'm just going to take off a few pieces. Oh. Now this is another super fast recipe as well, my friends. So half an hour you're going to be in and out of this kitchen. Okay, so I'm going to chop up my onions for this one. Okay, chop up the onions. And I don't mind a lot of onions in this recipe as well, so use up what you have, or you can put less of or more of any one of these ingredients into this meal. And as I said, this is 30 minutes and you're in and out of the kitchen. Okay, so I think we have enough onion. I'm just going to move it to the side. I hope you guys can still see. I have half a tomatoes here. I'm also going to chop up my tomato as well. Quick, simple recipe. I'm going to move the tomato to the side as well. I have my green onions here, and I'm going to chop up my green onions as well. Okay, so I made sure I washed the green onions before I chop it up, right? And honestly, my friends, this is all you need for this recipe. I'm going to get some Scotch bonnet pepper, and the pepper is optional. I like my stuff spicy. Okay, my friends, so the Scotch bonnet pepper, I need some of the seeds as well in it, and I'm using a fork to handle this pepper, okay? Because I don't want the pepper on my hand. Okay. So my friend, this is it. This is all the ingredients that you need for this recipe. I'm going to open my corned beef, and I'm also going to open my baked beans. Okay, and we'll come right back. Okay, my friends, I'm going to pour some oil in the pot. I have the stove on medium-low, my friends. The oil is hot, and it's maybe about 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to put in all my nice fresh ingredients. The green onion, the white onion, the Scotch bonnet pepper, and the tomatoes. Okay? It smells so lovely in the house, my friends. Okay, so we're going to just let that sweat for a little bit, okay? All we're just going to need is for it to sweat for a bit. I'm using my fork. Nothing's wrong with that. Okay. So here we go. We'll give this a minute or so. What I love with this recipe, my friends, corned beef, is very forgiving. You can add anything to it. You can add some cabbage to it, finely chopped, and it will give it a nice meal. I'm putting on some crushed red pepper because you know I like spice. Okay, and that looks good so far. Okay, so we're letting this sweat up a bit. The stove is on medium low, and this is looking good and smelling good as well. Okay, I have my corned beef here open, and this is halal corned beef, as I told you. And so we're adding our corned beef. And I'm just mashing the corned beef into the pot. Now, my friends, you don't need to add any more oil to this. Okay? No more oil. Okay? And remember, the corned beef is already cooked, so we're just warming it through. Oh. You guys can see. The stove is still on medium low. I'm also going to add some black pepper as well to this, okay? Half an hour dinner, my friends. You're going to be thankful for this recipe. It's fast and easy. And I think the children will like it. Also, the corned beef was on sale for $4. So it makes it a nice meal. With the seasoning all cooked, remember we're only heating up the corned beef, right? And that looks good. Hope you guys can still see that. It's looking good. See, it looks kind of dry, right? Okay. Remember, all we're doing is heating up the corned beef. That looks pretty good now, my friends. Now, our beans and tomato sauce, my friends, all this yumminess, you pour in it. All this yumminess goes in here. Now, the baked bean gives it a nice punch of extra protein. So this makes it a nice meal. Okay, here we go. The beans are in. So now we're warming this through, my friends. That's all we're doing. Warming it through. Try and combine everything. And we're warming it through. That's all we're doing. You don't want to mix it too much because you don't want the beans to be squished. But you want to make sure you're folding everything in. Okay? And that's it. I'm not even going to taste this, my friends. So I just want this to heat through. I'm going to plate this and we're going to come right back. So here it is, my friends, our corned beef with beans in tomato sauce. It's all nice and ready. It's a simple recipe to make, my friends. In less than half an hour, you're in and out of the kitchen. And the corned beef, my friends, takes about 10 minutes to make. Okay, so as I said, simple. With the rice takes about half an hour. Okay, and I've paired it with some cucumber and tomato salad with Catalina dressing and some plain white rice. I like to eat white rice with my corned beef. I just think it's a nice combination. And yeah, that's it. Don't forget, my friends, regardless of where you begin, you can end with something better. Thank you so much for watching.